Breast. It's one of the most talked about foods in the world of fitness. If you've ever stepped into a gym, watched a fitness influencer on Instagram, or tried to follow a diet plan, chances are chicken breast was right there, sitting on a plate, maybe next to some brown rice and steamed broccoli. But what makes it such a go-to option for people trying to build muscle or lose fat? Let's start with the basics. A standard 100-gram serving of cooked, skinless chicken breast contains about 165 calories. Out of those, around 31 grams come from protein. That's right, 31 grams of lean, high-quality, complete protein. That's a huge deal, especially for people whose bodies are constantly being broken down and rebuilt. People who lift, run, train, or are simply working hard to improve their physique. The protein in chicken breast contains all 9 essential amino acids. That means your body doesn't have to combine it with anything else to make it complete. It can go straight to work, repairing muscles, rebuilding tissues, and fueling recovery. Now, what about fat? A lot of people think chicken is fatty, but not the breast. If you're eating skinless chicken breast, you're only getting around 3.6 grams of fat. That's nothing compared to red meats or even eggs. It's a perfect lean source of energy. And then there's carbs, which are non-existent, 0 grams. This makes it ideal for people on low-carb diets like keto, or anyone who prefers to get their carbohydrates from rice, oats, or veggies. So, chicken breast is basically the cleanest form of protein you can find. High protein, low fat, no carbs. It's practically made for bodybuilders. But it's not just about numbers. What makes chicken breast really special is its flexibility. You can cook it in 100 different ways. Grill it, bake it, boil it, steam it, dice it into a salad, or shred it into tacos. You can prep it plain and simple, or you can spice it up with garlic, paprika, herbs, or lemon. As long as you don't drown it in creamy sauces or deep fry it, it stays healthy. That's why meal preppers love it. You can cook a kilo or two at the start of the week, divide it into portions, and pair it with whatever sides you want. Brown rice, sweet potatoes, quinoa, or vegetables. It becomes the protein foundation of your meal, easy, reliable, consistent. Now let's go a bit deeper. Why do athletes and bodybuilders prefer chicken breast over something like beef or eggs? One word: efficiency. Let's compare. A large egg gives you about 6 grams of protein, but it also comes with about 5 grams of fat and 70 calories. You'd need to eat 5 eggs to match the protein in 100 grams of chicken breast, and you'd end up with more than double the calories and a ton of fat. Red meat? Sure, it's rich in iron and B12, but it's usually loaded with saturated fat. A 100g piece of steak might have similar protein levels, but it comes with a higher fat and calorie count. That's not ideal for someone who wants clean, lean muscle without the added bulk of fat. Tofu or lentils. Good for vegetarians, but not as dense in protein. You'd have to eat a huge amount of plant-based protein to match the efficiency of chicken breast, and most plant-based options are incomplete proteins, unless combined with other sources. Now, is chicken breast just for people trying to lose weight? Not at all. It's amazing for bulking too, as long as you increase your overall calories with healthy fats and complex carbs. Think of chicken as your protein base. You want more calories? Add olive oil, avocados, nut butter, rice, pasta, or potatoes. But your core protein remains clean and pure. On the other hand, if you're cutting, chicken breast is your best friend. It keeps you full, helps preserve muscle mass, and gives your body the fuel it needs without spiking your calorie count. Let's talk about digestion for a second. Chicken breast is easy on the stomach. It's not heavy like beef, it doesn't bloat you like some dairy or beans might. It's clean, light, and absorbs well. That's why athletes even eat it before competitions or workouts. You get the energy and amino acids without the food coma. And it's not just for bodybuilders. Chicken breast works for everyone, whether you're a beginner at the gym, someone who just wants to eat healthy, or even someone on a medical diet. It's affordable, easy to prepare, and easy to find at any grocery store or market. Now, of course, the way you cook it matters. Grilling or baking is best. Add herbs and spices instead of sauces. Avoid frying it in heavy oils or breading it, unless you're in a bulking phase and tracking your macros precisely. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice time.